Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos. In this video, I am going to spend a little bit of time showing you some books that I've recently picked up from either my local comic shop or have been ordered online. And so I have a little stack of books next to me and then a couple of boxes that we are going to open. And I just remember that one of the things that I'm going to open is actually a gift, an A-OK from Grand Way Comics. These guys were covered in one of my previous shows, reached out to me, we had a little bit of a dialogue, and they sent me what I believe is going to be something really awesome. So with that, let's check out the books. And again, this stack of books is one that is kind of accumulated over a couple of weeks, a couple of trips to the local comic shop. So there's really no rhyme or reason, to be honest with you, with some of this stuff. But I went ahead and picked this up. This is the Free Comic Book Day Spider-Man comic, which I believe has now been deemed to be the first appearance of Virus. I actually picked up one copy on one trip and then went back and they still had them on the shelf. So I snagged a second copy of this particular book, and I may have actually shown this in a previous video, cannot remember. Also picked up the Free Comic Book Day of Firepower #1 from the guys over at Image. Have not read that, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Here is the long-awaited issue #2 of Hellions. Read issue #1 back when Voldemort started, enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to reading issue #2. So definitely excited about that. I think the Hellions are pretty cool. The concept behind it, pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. Speaking of books that I am reading, enjoying, and constantly looking forward to, The Resistance from AWA. This is a gorgeous cover. Gorgeous cover for Resistance. I am saddened in one respect that we have now reached beyond the midway point of this story. This is a 6-issue limited series. This is issue #4, and that makes me sad. That makes me sad because I am definitely enjoying this read. This one is not. This title is not a whole lot of action and stuff like that, but it's really a lot of, in my opinion, fantastically written dialogue. That's essentially the gist of this thing, and I'm enjoying it. I am definitely enjoying this, and this cover by them is amazing. So if you have not read The Resistance, treat yourself. Venom issue #27, again, a series that I've been reading for a while. I'm a little behind on this one, but looking forward to reading it. I did not see the other cover. There's another cover with, I think, Venom on it. It's more of a headshot. Awesome cover. Did not see it at the comic shop, but I did go ahead and get this one. This was actually in my pull box, so that has been on the pull list for a while. X-Force issue #11, little Omega Red there on the cover. So I have not read this one. Looking forward to reading it. I knew that Omega Red was coming back for quite some time because of some information that I got from someone in the industry. But definitely looking forward to reading this one and checking it out and seeing what they do with that character. Here's another book that I've been reading since issue #1. Definitely enjoying it. Again, a book that doesn't have a whole lot of action, but it's the dialogue and the character development that I'm enjoying, and that is Stealth issue #4. Really cool book. Again, if you're into dialogue and just character development and just father-son relationships and the complexities of life, this is the book. Check it out. Here is Amazing Spider-Man issue #46. Nothing to say about that. Immortal Hulk issue #36 right there. Oh, that was 46. Sorry. This is issue #36. Immortal Hulk. Again, a fantastic story. Have not read this, but looking forward to it. Just finished reading this. Marauders issue #11. Kate Bishop is back, baby. That's all that I have to say. Enjoying the Marauders. One of my favorite story arcs from the Dawn of X series. I am digging this one. I am digging this one and looking forward to seeing what these guys do. And I definitely want to encourage you guys to stay tuned because I have a surprise that I'll be showing you. And I think I know what this one is. I did not give you guys a preview of this one in my opening comments, because I did not know for a fact what it was, but I now have some confirmation here. I have some confirmation. There is a letter inside. Gonna open this up and make sure that I can read this. Since you enjoyed the story of a piano so much, I wanted to make sure you got a copy. You got to enjoy the next installment of the Henry Graves series. Henry Graves' The Autumn Lilies and Other Short Stories compiles 5 different short stories that follow Henry in his daily life. These stories show us just how strange and interesting Henry's world really is. For one of the stories, we even see Henry as a child at a loved one's funeral. And I'm not going to read the rest of this letter, but it actually comes from J.R. Harris. And J.R. Harris, I believe, is the creator, writer, and the artist for this character, Henry Graves. I actually heard about him from a subscriber many months ago. Went to his website, or SD, I can't remember which one it was, actually bought the comic, got it, read it in one sitting. And that was the, to be correct with the title, The Story of a Piano. This was Henry Graves, The Story of a Piano. I enjoyed it. And I believe in trying to support artists and creators as much as I can. So he actually sent over to me, and I did not know he was going to do this. He sent this to me, and he signed both of them. Henry Graves in The Autumn Lilies and Other Short Stories by J.R. Harris. He signed it right there on the leaf. Shout out to him. I am looking forward to reading this. And the website, jrcomicart.com, jrcomicart.com. So if you guys get a chance, check it out. Support him. This is a pretty good, this is well done, man. This is, you know, anybody that goes from this idea of, I want to do something, to actually bringing that thing to life, I respect and appreciate those types of folks. I really, really do. And that is exactly what JR has done. It's impressive. It really is impressive. So shout out to you, brother. Thank you for hooking me up with this. Well, with 2 copies, technically. I may have to give one of those away. Keep the comic karma flowing. So this next one is a box that came all the way from Canada. And we're going to see whether we can get it out of here. And they wrote on here, do not bend. And somehow or another, at some point, either in Canada or the United States, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that, they decided to just go ahead and bend it. So so you can't trust them. You can't trust them. Somebody along the way decided to just go rogue on us. But this is from Grand Way Comics, a little care package from those guys up in Canada. And they sent me it's a sticker. Pretty cool sticker. We'll have to find a place to put that up. And a little overview. Meet the superstars of Grand Way Comics: Space Cowboy, the Street Fighting Man, Grand Adventure, Laser Boy, and Wild Girl. So definitely some cool stuff that is happening right there. Oh wow, there's stuff on the back as well. Animal Boy, check that out. Dragon Master. These guys in Canada have great imaginations, man. Great imaginations. So they sent me a couple of copies. I read a digital copy of their comic, and one of the live streams, I wasn't confident that there were actually print copies as well. Lo and behold, there were print copies, and now I have one. Issue number 1 right here of Space Cowboy. This is a pretty long comic. I mean, I think it's longer than your average comic. At least I felt that way. The paper is nice. It's not glossy, and it's not like news, like newspaper used to be, like comics were back in the day. But it is nice. This thing is well printed. This is cool. This is cool right there. Space Cowboy issue number 1, and then we also have the Street Fighting Man issue number 1. How cool is that? That's a cool one. And then we also have Grand Adventure number 1 as well. This is some cool stuff. I have not read that one. I have not seen this one or read this one, so I'm gonna definitely have to take a look at this. But definitely a huge shout out to the folks over at Grand Wake Comics, just like J.R. Harris. These guys are making magic happen, man. They're taking their dreams and they are bringing them to life, and that is definitely something that has to be saluted and acknowledged. So shout out to all those guys. And then we have one more package that we are going to open up. Saving this one for last because I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to be able to show it to you, because I honestly cannot remember what I bought and I'm not sure if I'm saving it for a future video or whether, again, this is something that I can show right now. So we will cut this one open and we will see what is inside. Oh, this is cool. Well, it's not that cool, but we're gonna open this one up. I forgot I even ordered these. So what I ended up doing is I ended up getting a couple of copies of a title that was a first appearance from one of my local comic shops. And wow, that's loud. That's loud. And I was unable to get nice copies from the local comic shop because I think they had been sitting on the shelf, and the ones that I was able to get access to were a little banged up. So I decided to order some online to back up what I had picked up, and I was able to go over to my comic shop and pick up 2 copies of Empire Fantastic Four issue number 0. And part of the reason why I picked this one up is because these 2 characters right there, one Kree, one Skrull, are supposedly, reportedly, to be instrumental in like the future of the Fantastic Four. So I've read this issue. I actually enjoyed it. I've read some of the Empire stuff. I'm enjoying that. But I was watching something on one of the virtual Comic-Cons from the creators and the editor over at Marvel, and they alluded to the fact that these 2 characters will have some important role that they're going to play in the future of the Fantastic Four. So I thought, hey, let's pick up a couple of copies of it and have it just in case. And again, that is my speculation strategy, right? My strategy is to be ahead of the curve, not playing catch up, right? I want to be able to pick the books up for a couple of bucks instead of a lot more money because everyone has jumped onto them. And if it works out, great. And if it doesn't, then I haven't really wasted anything. And more than likely, I've picked up a couple of cool books that I really enjoy reading. So to me, that is a win-win. Low price, I enjoy it because I read it and I get to collect it. That is a win. If it happens to be worth some money, icing on the cake. So as I alluded to, I wanted to offer something up to you guys. I wanted to give you out there, all of my subscribers, an opportunity to add a really cool book to your collection. This is the video that you've probably been looking for, in which I will give you a phrase to win an awesome book from my friends over at Go Collect. And the book that we are offering up, probably should have taken it out of the plastic. The book that we are offering up this week for you is Batman issue number 359. This is the first Killer Croc, where first Killer Croc cover where his face is actually revealed. It is a 9.6 with off-white to white pages. Again, Batman 359, first Killer Croc cover. Definitely a really, really cool book. It's also the first comic book work by Dan Jurgens. So if you are interested in winning this book, the criteria are relatively straightforward. You basically have to be a subscriber of the channel, be a resident of the United States, or a resident of Canada, or have a mailing address in the US. That is basically it. Those are the criteria. If you meet those criteria, you basically head over to the community tab here on YouTube. And if you can't find the community tab, if you search for Regie Collects Go Collect Giveaway here on YouTube, there is a video in which I show you how to find the community tab. Once you are on the community tab, you scroll down, you find a post where I'm talking about this week's giveaway. There will be a blurb of text there, and within that blurb is a link. You click that link. You go to MailChimp. Once on MailChimp, you plug in 3 pieces of information. 2 of them are relevant to you, and one of them is a phrase that I'll give you in just a second. I will ask you, do not post comments on this video or on that community post tab that basically alludes to the fact that the giveaway is now available. The goal is for the giveaway to be a reward to those people that take the time to watch the video. So don't say on this video, hey Reggie, great giveaway. Thanks for making the Go Collect book available to us here in this video. Don't say that. Don't go to the community tab and say, hey, Reg, I entered the giveaway. Certainly don't post your information to the community tab because that is not how you enter. You have to find the post, you click the link, you go to MailChimp, you plug the information in there. And if you have any questions, issues, comments, or concerns, just reach out to me on either Instagram or you can send me an email and I will happily address your questions. Or you can just watch that video that I mentioned before. If you search for Regie Collects Go Collect Giveaway, there is a fantastic video where I provide you with a lot more details. All right. With that said, this week's phrase, we're King of Crime. King of Crime is the phrase that we are going to use. I actually read this story. It's a pretty cool story. But King of Crime is the phrase that you need to enter in order to be in the running for this awesome book. The next thing you do is you tune into the Ready, Set, Go preview show, which airs on Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time to find out if you are the winner. With that, I will wish each and every one of you good luck in the giveaway that I do every single week, but certainly this week because this is an awesome book. And if you guys need me, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at Regie Collects, or you can send me an email to reggie@regiecollects.com. Take care.